recording is on.
Oh, it's on, it's on, it's on. Welcome to IB Ballin Basketball Show with your girl Ashley. Welcome back. Our topic of the day is we're gonna be reviewing the semifinals and then previewing the conference NBA finals. And I got my guests with me. We both all went to Mesmer together, class of 2010. We got Vacay, we got Smooth Blaze. Make sure y'all follow them and make sure y'all subscribe to my basketball channel for sure, because we getting that hot content. You heard me? So, introduce yourself, Smooth Blaze.
What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Smooth Blaze, man. Humble to be a guest again on this beautiful show. Like if y'all want to check me out, my music and everything, just go to YouTube on Smooth Blaze, and also on Instagram. Find me on Smooth Blaze 1911. And my thing is also I'm working on this new project called The Blueprint, where I'm focusing and channeling in on the spirituality, how you can conquer things in this world and still be able to balance out the two, because you got to have the money, you got to have the influence, and you got to have your spirituality to have ethical and moral decisions made in your life. So just check me out on that thing. And also I got my own Real Raw and Rational podcast that I'm doing as well with my boy Marty Marr. Shout out to him. But just doing a little something. But just follow me on all platforms, man.
Yes, sir. Vacay, tell me what it do, yo.
What it do? It's your boy Vacay here. Um, Happy to be back on here again with another episode. Got a lot to talk about. Working on some new music. Y'all be on the lookout for that. Got a little EP coming out, a little mixtape coming out with that too. Got a lot of music dropping. Um, I'm ready to jump right into it. I don't want to do no more talking. Let's do it.
Whoa, he ready, man. He ready. He came ready, man. So, we're gonna start off with the East. The semifinals was, against the Bucks and the Celtics. And also, we're not gonna talk about the Miami Heat. Well, yeah, we're gonna talk about the Miami Heat first and the 76ers first. So, are you guys surprised by that outcome of the Heat winning? Or y'all knew the 76ers didn't have it?
For me, I'm kind of shocked by it because when B came back, he came and shook up everything. So when he came back, it got back 2-2. I'm like, all right, cool. They're going to get themselves together. Then all of a sudden, they go to the next game and just get whooped. And I'm like, what's really going on? And my biggest issue I see is that James Harden wants this max contract. And honestly, he ain't the same. He nowhere near the guy that was in Brooklyn a year or two ago. And then in addition, that dude in Houston, I don't know where he at. So if Maxi is your second guy getting buckets, which is cool, but you're not doing your part, it's kind of disappointing. So overall, I thought that Joel Embiid would be able to push through, but he was exhausted. He couldn't do nothing else. He put up everything he could, and I salute the man. He did what he could, and that's just what it is. So I was kind of shocked that it didn't shift for the Sixers to win, but at the same time, I understand why it came out the way, because honestly, PJ Tucker handled his business. Jimmy Butler handled his business, so they whooped them as a collective effort versus just having a 1-2 punch that they had. So that's how I looked at it as. So it kind of shocked me.
For sure, for sure. What about you, Vay?
Um, I say Miami did their thing. Jimmy Butler showed you why he is that dude for real. Jimmy Butler, the truth. But it also showed me when Joel Embiid came back in 2 games, like it probably would have been a whole lot different if he played from the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, or didn't miss at all, type thing. Like it matters for real. So
Yeah,
I
he
think
really helps him.
I think with that being said, Miami is kind of skating right now. Like it's pretty easy for them.
Mm-hmm.
So they finna run up against them boys in them green. I don't know whether
Yeah.
listen whether it was us or the Celtics. The boys in green was gonna be mean. You feel me?
Hey, got it rhyming. I agree with you. The Bucks versus the Celtics, whoever won that series was gonna beat the Heat, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Um, and I feel kind of bad for Embiid because it's like I don't think he gonna be winning with Harden. Harden ain't focused on basketball. He focused on the fame and the fortune. He ain't in shape. And even Embiid said, "Hey, he's not the same player he was. He's more of a playmaker." I don't even know if he really cares. And so I don't see the 76ers winning. But yeah, I agree. The Heat have been skating. They have had it easy. That's what the number one seed is. But they gonna feel it. They gonna feel it with the Celtics for sure.
I will say this: the way it's looking, uh, in the East, the number one and the number two seed playing each other, so you can say it was supposed to be this way.
Right.
They 1 and 2 for a reason.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Bucks, I gotta talk about them, man. They disappointed me, man. But I think we're gonna, just retool and bring it back. But I did go on a rant yesterday, but I'm a little more calm. I'm a little more calm. I feel like if we made a couple of more adjustments earlier in the series, maybe we would have won. It came down to a game 7. We got blown out. They was shooting threes all on us. Two reasons. Coach Bud needs to make better adjustments earlier in the series. Why are we posting up Brooke Lopez all of a sudden in game 7? We should have been doing that from the beginning, taking advantage of our size. But no, he wants to play George Hill and Wes and Drew all at the same time. No, they too short. And Tatum was like, "Oh, George Hill, get the switch on me. Let me cook them. Let me."
Oh,
And it was too easy for him. I said, "Get George Hill out of there, bud. Yeah, not it's not the time to be buddy buddy."
Mm.
big facts.
Yeah.
I'm very passionate about my Bucks. Obviously, we got some big decisions with Bobby and Pat, but Giannis, he couldn't do it all. He had 40 and 18. He had like 40 points, three for three
Two
games.
150 is what he had.
Oh yeah, he made history.
Boss. Yeah, he bossed up for real. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. But the rest of them jack legs wasn't doing nothing.
Nah, nothing, bro.
I mean, golly. But what's crazy is why would y'all invest so much money in Serge Ibaka and he ain't played not 1 minute?
I
I'm
agree. I
confused.
agree.
It just blew my mind on that thing. But honestly, I don't know why y'all keep leaving Grant Williams wide open. And he just raining threes back to back to and
But
I'm
you
thinking to myself like,
will
bruh,
beat us, fam.
it just it didn't make no sense to me, dog. I was like, so y'all keep leaving the wide open bit. And then Jason Tatum going to the rim the whole time. Jalen Brown going to the rim. I'm like, yep, y'all about to get killed. I see it. And they just kept attacking, kept attacking. I'm thinking to myself, like, man, are they gonna figure this out? They doing the same stuff over and over again. Ain't nothing special. They just doing.
Hmm.
That's what I would have done too. Period.
By the time they figured out to get the ball out of Jason Tatum's hands, it was the next game. The game you were supposed to get the ball out of his hands was the game you
Hey,
trying to do it now. You letting Grant Williams go nuts.
7 threes, 7 threes. He broke a record in a game seven. Broke Curry's record for a game seven. Seven
So
threes.
Oof.
game plan should have been okay. Jason Tatum, you gotta beat us. Nobody else can score the ball. Period.
Facts.
Nobody else can score the ball because when you did get 47 points, 46, whatever, you was Jalen Brown had a dub, Al Horford had a dub. Like that can't happen.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was terrible.
hey, hey, when Al Horford won the game for them, I said, it's a problem. You let that man get 30,
Man,
30
that was
buckets?
embarrassing.
Like, Al Horford is, and first of all, Al Horford was locking up Giannis? Like,
Whoa.
defending wise, even though he got his buckets, I ain't talking about that. But I mean, he still staying in front of him. I'm thinking to myself, his feet slow as I don't know what. And he was playing great defense on this man. I'm like, dang.
He's still a vet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had
Still
to
a
give it
vet.
to him. Had to give it to him, man. But
Yeah, man. The Bucks, like, bro, it's a 3 point era. We have to defend the three. And Bud is all in this drop coverage, protecting the paint. That's all they want to do is shoot threes.
facts.
They got a ton of threes up. Man, it was like, okay, so you had Jalen Brown beat us, okay. You have Al Horford beat us. He's so old. And then you let Grant Williams beat us. And yeah, Jason Tatum in the game six, we was at home. He had 47. But then Smart had 20 plus. Brown had 20 plus. I'm like, bro, we should have closed them out in game six at home. And you let this whole entire team just blow up. I'm like, yo, and no one is helping Giannis. No one had 20 in that game. I'm like, this is crazy.
What was crazy about it though, them boys are still spooked about that 45, 46. That next game, they double hell out there.
Double the hell out of it. Like get the ball. It's too late now. It's too late. Like
Ooh, I
that
cried laughing. I was at home like, I know you lying. You gonna leave him open though? Like he raining everything. What are you doing?
ain't
Oh,
burn
that was funny.
like burning it.
Oh my
Man,
god.
But shout out,
out.
shout out. What's his name? Ime Doka
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for for. No, I
salute.
can't say that yet. You know what? Never mind. Hold that thought. I'm gonna
Uh
hold that
oh.
thought. I'm gonna hold that thought. Never mind.
Oh, cause he going up against Spo now, so you don't want to say nothing right now.
You know what I'm saying? Hold. I'm gonna hold that thought. I'm gonna hold that.
I'm impressed with him because it's a black coach doing in his first year doing
Mm-hmm.
this, bro. I gotta give it to him. They went from playing terrible the first half to just literally just turned on a switch. I'm like, man.
Yeah.
So I gotta give it to him, bro.
Dude,
Like, he,
dude is incredible. I don't know
yes,
what Boston be doing up there when they find coaches, but they do they thing.
facts, facts.
Yeah, I wasn't really for sure about this old Brad Stevens going into the front office, but he's
Yeah.
doing a pretty good job, and he hired the right coach. Credit to him. And did you guys know that he's actually married to Nia Long?
Mm-mm.
You said what?
He
Yeah.
married to me alone.
Come against
Mhm. Mhm.
Hmm.
I don't be seeing her at the games, but
Yeah.
yeah, he's married to her.
Well, he's the house is taken care of. Then,
Yeah, didn't know that at all.
man, that's a boss move right there. I salute him for just that. Yeah.
But hey, see, I think different. You know what I mean? Like, what if Brad Stevens is still calling the offensive plays, but
Oh.
but Ime Doka is the defensive presence because Brad Stevens couldn't do that good of a defensive job. He couldn't take the lead. He can get you there offensive wise, but he couldn't. You know what I mean with the defense.
Could be,
Hey,
man.
Doka got them clamping stuff up.
Boy, they playing the best defense I done seen since '08.
Hmm.
Man,
Like
Oh.
they nice, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. They small ball game is foolish. It's really foolish. Not even gonna lie to you though. But on the cool, Miami gonna have a fight on their hands. Them two dogs right there. Plus, dude, Mr. Flopper, yeah, they gonna. Ooh,
Mr. Flopper.
man, that boy flop off of anything. He get all them calls. Though. I gotta give it to him. He mastered that. But dog, that boy was flopping. I'm like, bro, that ain't no offensive foul, bro. And they called it.
So
Yeah.
what else?
hmm Marcus Smart, he is definitely a flopper. I don't think we should have gave the Defensive Player of the Year award to a flopper, but
No.
Drew handled his own. He showed Marcus Smart in that game 5, like, hey, you may have gotten an award, but I'm still better than you, with the block and the steal. Um, but yeah, the Celtics and the Heat. I got the Celtics because I just feel like they have more talent. They have a more complete team from up and down. I feel like the Heat, they don't have enough scoring. Jimmy Butler is pouring in, obviously 28 points, but Tyler Hero, he's struggling in the playoffs. He won 6th Man of the Year, congrats, but he ain't playing like it. But I love PJ Tucker. I want him to go to the finals, but I don't think they have enough. And then Laurie, I like him, but he old and he injured. I think he gonna miss game 1, but y'all gotta figure out a way to get some points because Jaylen Brown, Tatum, Smart, all of them gonna be pouring in. They gonna be pouring in, and how can you stop them all?
I look at it like this. I know for Miami, man, they deep though. I ain't gonna front. Miami got a nice stack team. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But how I see what the Celtics have went through as far as adversity versus Miami Heat, it's like night and day. You going through Boston. I mean, you going through the Brooklyn Nets first. Then you going against the Bucks. Like they've been hit with some heavy hitters. So my thing is like they gonna be ready for this. Like Jason Tatum got that look in his eye, like he wants this all the smoke. Jaylen Brown, he ready for whatever. So my thing is they locked and loaded. And my thing, I think that Miami is gonna put up a good fight. I'll probably give them 2 games. That's about it. But I think long term, I think it's gonna be the Celtics going to the finals. I just got that feeling that this is their time. They've been wanting this badly, but I think it's their time. They're gonna take it. That's real talk. I see you.
What about you, Vacay?
I got the Celtics in.
It's hard. I know it's hard. Yeah.
I respect the Heat. I ain't gonna lie. I respect the Heat a
Hmm.
lot. You know what I mean? So uh Jimmy, Tatum. We got I wanna come back to them two in a minute as well. I'm gonna take the Celtics in 7. I can't do it. I'm gonna go with the easy thing to do. So if they do sweep them or something like that, I can say, "Oh, I still picked them."
Oh man.
Yeah, man. The Celtics, I think this is their year to go to the finals. I don't know if they're going to win the finals, but out of all the teams left, they're probably the most complete team. They have a lot of athletic players, and they can throw a lot of bodies at Jimmy. And I don't think they have, Butler, they have Bam, but I don't think they have enough, you know, different guys to guard Jalen because one game Jalen can go off, or Jason Tatum could go off, or they both can go off at the same time. And I do like the Heat's culture, and I think Spo, he still don't really get the credit that he deserves. I think he's a great coach, and but yeah, the Celtics, they going to the finals, man, for real, man.
Yeah.
I ain't no argument.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're gonna take it to the West Side. We're gonna talk about, you know what? Let's talk about what happened yesterday. Luca Magic, the Mavs, Jason Kidd, the Suns collapse. The sun didn't rise. We're gonna talk about CP3, Aiden, all of that. Why did they had a two? They was up 2-0. Why did the Mavs win?
They were better. Better. I guess it. I guess you say the best player on that floor was Luka Doncic. He showed exactly why he's the best player on that floor. I thought it was. Nah, I didn't think it was Devin Booker, but I thought Devin Booker might. I mean, because I think highly of him, but you know,
He said
the
something
gap,
cute.
gap, bro, the gap is like that.
Yeah.
Like that man, that what he doing at the level he doing it, that's it's crazy. Like people say, don't say no outlandish stuff, but it's facts. Like playing better than Jordan was when Jordan did it.
Whoa! You said better?
He is statistically proven that he playing better than Jordan.
Whoa!
Good, at least as good.
You know what I think? I think the Suns were the better overall team. But like you said, Luca, he was the best player on the team. And I think what happened is Jason Kidd knows how to talk to each player and get them fired up. I remember when they was targeting Luca, and I felt so bad for Luca. They was targeting him on defense, but then they flipped the script and said, "Yo, we're gonna target CP3 on defense, make him tired." Because he is 37, and I think he know how to talk to Jalen Brunson to get him going and aggressive. Spencer Dinwiddie get him going and aggressive, and the Finney Smith, he was raining threes that game. They got defenders, they got shooters, and that's all you need when you got Doncic.
All you need. So
What I took away from the series that kind of made me laugh. First two games they won at home, right? Cool. Dallas went home, handled their business. Series tied. But what stuck out to me the most is that they found a blueprint to stop the Suns. The Suns aren't that hard to stop. You double and slow down CP3 because he's older. You try to get the ball out of his hands so he's out of his rhythm. He starts turning the ball doing crazy crap. Next, Devin Booker. I really thought I had faith in that man at the beginning because at home he plays excellent. Like I salute him at home, but when he get away from home, it's just like he get over anxious when he out there on the court instead of let the game come to him. So he start throwing up bull shots and then all of a sudden he throwing foul. It's just like he's out of control from a mentality perspective. He try to be like Kobe, but he's not. And the thing is that once you slow him down, get him in foul trouble, and then you get CP3 in a hole where he can't do much and he's trapped in all this other stuff, the rest of the team just crumbles because they don't have another guy that's just gonna come out there and just get them buckets. They got Bridges, yeah, he good, but he cool. He nothing to lose your mind about. Aiden, I love Aiden. He don't really have a good post game that I'm not seeing. Like I know he young, but he got to develop something so he can get these rebounds killed. Even if you ain't getting the ball, you got to kill in the paint. Period. Like you got to dominate in the paint, get these buckets, so see people eat. But
it's
overall, I'm just I'm kind of disappointed in them because I want CP3 to get him a ring, but at the end of the
somewhere.
day, I understand why. Luca is that dude. No, my thing is people got to realize he won two championships overseas with a
Mm-hmm.
more physical league. He made for this. This is light work to him. So at the end of the day, he might not be the fastest, but dude, he running his own pace and there's nothing you can do about it. Nothing. And he
Yeah.
rallied the troops. And people don't realize Jason Kidd and Luca is a perfect match because he gives you that foundational piece of seeing things as a point guard. Because we know Luca is the point guard, to be honest. So when he looking down on the floor, Jason Kidd is teaching him how to read defenses. So it's just a whole different level that man, his game already there, but his mind is growing. So the thing is ain't nothing you can do to stop that man. You got to. I know for the next series, the Warriors can't beat them, but they got to make sure they shut down everybody else. Luka, you get 50 if you want. I don't care. But the rest of y'all ain't getting nothing.
Draymond Green better stay on Luka Doncic the whole time.
Facts. Facts. You got to.
Because Clay can't do it no more.
Nah, he can. I
No,
think he'll be better next year, not
no,
this year.
can't do it no more.
He trying though. He trying.
Hey,
Hey, when he play defense, I was like, it's just something missing. He ain't
yeah,
got that same.
the meat, boy, the meat.
I
Hey,
I
love
mean,
Clay though. I love dude, man,
young
but
dude
it's just something missing.
over.
Or
well, he did
Wiggins.
have 2 years away from the game, so
Facts.
the shot is easy. The shot is easy. You can't. The shot. He is always going to be a shooter till he's 80. 90. But defense, that's a whole nother thing.
That's lateral movement. That's hard. My fellow track and field star down there know
Big facts. Big facts,
lateral
man.
movement. That is very hard. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. But he trying though. He doing the best he can, man. He doing the
yeah.
best he can. But I can't wait
Yeah.
for this series, man. Ooh, it's gonna be lit, man. Ooh, that series gonna be so lit. Ooh, yes,
You
sir.
know, I want to go with the Warriors because of their championship pedigree.
Warriors,
But
man. Mm.
Luca, he done changed my mind. Because if he can beat the Suns, he can beat the Warriors. It's going to be small ball lineup versus small ball lineup. No one can really hold him because he's really strong. Doncic is strong. He don't got definition in his arms, but he's like strong. Posting guys up. They got to stop everybody else, like Smooth Blaze said. I got Luca. I want to pick the Warriors because I feel like they championship pedigree Curry, but Luca done opened my eyes. Like, if this goes to a game 7, it's gonna be Luca's time. I gotta go with Luca. I'm sorry, cause Kevon Looney, Jordan Poole, they from Milwaukee. I wanna root for them, but I gotta go with Luca Magic. What's y'all? What's y'all verdict?
So this is what I was wanted to say. This is what I wanted to come back to. For Warriors in 5, first off. Um,
Whoa.
yes, Warriors in 5.
Okay, one game.
Um, who are the best between the 4 players? Who is the best in order? Tatum, Butler, Curry, Doncic. I got my order.
Hmm. So you put Butler second?
No, 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 no. I'm
Mm-mm.
just those are the four players.
Okay. I got Luca first.
Right. You got to think about it. Hey, I'm stuck over here, man. Like
I
it's
don't like
tough.
that. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Ooh, it's tough.
I got Butler last.
Oh, that's
I
me
just
too.
don't
He
know who's
last.
second.
Yeah.
Um, Man, I feel like you can stop Curry and Tatum because the Bucks they did a good job on Tatum in the first 3 games. He had like 20, and then the last 4 games he had 33. So I feel like you can stop Tatum and Curry in some games, but they can explode at any time. So I'm gonna go with Curry then Tatum, but Tatum is coming for the for the second spot. So.
Gotta go, my good sir. Gotta go.
Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Steph Curry #1.
Okay. Cause of that. Cause of that veteranship.
No, because how we gonna skip over this man like this man didn't beat LeBron James 3 times in the finals? Like this man not the greatest 3-point shooter of all time. Like this man don't average 30. Like this man not the United, the undisputed MVP. Like how we gonna do that?
Two-time MVP. Two times, bro. Come on.
Oh, unanimous. One year he was unanimous.
Like
Yeah.
how we just gonna do that? Like I don't understand. Like I don't understand because I was watching ESPN and they was doing that it just boggled my mind. Like, really? Like Luca, I probably have to go Luca #2. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Off of pure, you can't stop him, bro. Like you can't stop him. And Ashley made a great point. Like Tatum can be stopped. Like if he not on, he not on. But Luca, like I rarely seen him get stopped. You know, I've seen Steph get stopped, but it's rare to stop Steph Curry too. Like unless Steph Curry just missing, you're not gonna stop him. But yeah, Luca would be #2, and you know what? I'm gonna have to go Jimmy #3.
Oh, so you got Tatum last.
I'm gonna have to go. I like Jimmy. Jimmy earned that, man. Like what he just did to the Heat, bro, and what I know he's capable of. What I've seen him in the past, he's capable. Like we gotta respect Jimmy more. Like
Mm-hmm.
y'all don't gotta do it, but I'm gonna do it. Like I gotta respect Jimmy.
Jimmy Buckets from Marquette.
Because
He
a lot of people just forget about him. Like his like he not that. Like he didn't get them to the #1 seed. Like he not in the Eastern Conference Finals. You know what I mean? Like he didn't drop bombs on the Philadelphia 76ers. So I mean, you gotta respect Jimmy.
they probably forget about him, kind of like Chris Middleton. They're like their games aren't sexy. It's not like a highlight reel. I'm just saying that's the fans. People like the dunks and the threes, like Curry, John Morant dunks. And when your game is underrated, like Jimmy Butler, Chris Middleton, when it's not like media outlets not clamming for you, it is what it is. That's how it is.
Hmm.
Big fact. And well, they call Jimmy a cancer too, though. They say he,
Oh, in the locker room.
but you can't be a cancer when you just hold people accountable, bro. That's all the man do. Like, I'm gonna hold you accountable. He Kobe Bryant, like bro. If you not finna play hard,
He
get
gonna
off the
cuss
team
you out for real. He gonna cuss you out and talk to you the whole time.
straight up. And I'm gonna let you know, like, bro, are you okay? You think you better than me? I'm finna buzz you out. You know what I mean? And show you
Right.
not get him out of here.
Big
Straight
facts. Oh my god, this is a hard list, man. But Steph Curry can be #1 for me, dude. Like his, come on, man. What more can you say? That's #1 for me. #2, since Luca got in this league, he's dominated. He's handled his business. He's been to the playoffs back to back, man. It's hard for me to just put him in that #2 spot because I need to see more from him. He's doing amazing, but I just need to see more. Oh God. But Jason Tatum, he playing well, but I don't know if I want to put him #2 though. It's hard for me to put him #2. I I'm just gonna get Luca #2. And I know you said Jimmy Buckets for #3. I can't give it to him. He reminds me of a guy that just work hard. And it's cool, but he got game. But some nights he give you 25, other nights he give you 16. It's just the inconsistency for me. I like him. I love his energy. I want him on my squad no matter what. But inconsistency is killing me. So I gotta put Tatum next, and then my boy Jimmy. I love me some Jimmy, but Jimmy about to get this work this round.
I can dig
He
it.
about to get this work.
I can dig it. But what if Jimmy do it to him now?
I might have to. Hey, like Stephen A. said, my list is fluid.
Hey, only, hey, listen. The only thing I'm just trying to get y'all to see, you ain't gotta change that. I'm just trying to get you to understand. Jimmy can do it to him.
Hmm. Right.
He can do it.
He can.
Is
Absolutely.
don't I know? I just want y'all to know it. Don't think he can't do it. He can do it. He's capable of doing
He
against the
gonna put
Bucks.
the team on his back.
Against
He
the
gonna
Bucks,
definitely do that.
I wouldn't. I don't think he could have did it to the Bucks if they would have played the Bucks because the Bucks are ready now. Like 2-3 years ago when they did it to us, all right, cool. You're not doing it to Giannis now.
Mm-hmm.
You
No.
can do it to Jason Tatum because Jason Tatum is on the up and up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He catch Tatum now, you good. Because if you catch him later, you're not
You
doing
getting them at
Yeah,
all?
he only like
No.
23, 24.
Boy, that's amazing. Man, he balling like. I'm mad at the Lakers to this day. We chose Lonzo Ball
Oh no.
over that man.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
It hurts my spirit because when it's like, and he loved Kobe, like
Bro,
that's a match made in heaven. I'm
bro,
mad.
bro,
I'm
listen. Listen, bro, listen. Listen, I can't let you off the hook. I can't let you off.
mad. Go ahead, brother.
It was the right choice. It was the right choice, bro. Listen. Lonzo Ball is what the Lakers need. We need him now, as you see.
Yeah,
You see what he went over there to Chicago to do when you give him the keys.
yeah, most definitely. I'm
You know what I'm
impressed. I'm
saying? Like
impressed. Hmm.
Lonzo Ball is a pure. He's Jason Kidd, pure pass first point guard. I
Hmm.
love that about him. And if you give him confidence, you see what he's doing now. You see what he's doing. He knocking it down. You know what I mean? So, dog, it's like I wasn't high on Jay. I didn't like dude
Wow, really?
coming out of Duke. I wasn't a fan.
Wow.
I
Mm,
wasn't a fan. Like I wasn't a fan until this year. Like,
I can
bro,
respect that.
he had to earn that. You know what I mean? So
So since you don't pull the rabbit out the hat, man, I'm gonna get to this real. So is LeBron the reason why he ain't there no more?
yeah, of course, of course.
Hey, I mean, I don't know what we gonna do, man. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just disappointed. Cause we let go of all our young talent, and all the young talent is out here balling.
All of them
It's just
thriving.
great. From D'Angelo Russell, Bi,
Randall.
Julius Randle, Jordan Clarkston, Sweet Lou. I'm looking like, imagine all them on the same squad. Like, come on, man. Like, we just needed a good coach. That's
And,
it.
and for a second there,
Right.
in 2021, no, this year, 2021-22, when they traded the everybody for Westbrook,
I was done.
Wizards was balling for like 3 months, like balling. Like,
Balling.
what's going on,
Right. I'm looking like we got the oldest team in the league. Are you serious?
bro? I ain't gonna lie. I told you, Bron creates a presence, bro. Like it's at he probably intimidates the hell out of people. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you gotta have that. And this is another reason why people should stop disrespecting Kyrie. Like you gotta be a dog to play with dude. You have to go get your money to play with him. If you don't, bro, get out the way. You're gonna turn into a statue. Shoot the ball when I tell you to.
I definitely agree because the combination between them and Cleveland was foolish. It fit. It made sense. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It makes more sense than him playing against KD because KD he not a leader. I hate to say that. I love him to death, but you're not a vocal leader. You're not a person that's gonna say, "Hey, we doing this. This is how it's gonna be." You more of them guys. I just want to hoop, which is fine. But it's just they don't fit like I thought they were gonna fit. But how him and LeBron played, I ain't gonna lie, they fit really good.
bro.
Like I'm not even gonna
It's
lie to you.
deadly. I ain't gonna hold it. It's
Yeah,
deadly.
yeah. They was foolish together. I'm about to get to them.
They
It's
was going finals after finals after finals together. They just
Mhm.
ran into a dynasty with the Warriors.
It was just them egos.
it's
That
crazy
that's
because
the
KD and Steph play great together, and Kyrie and LeBron play great together.
yep.
The Warriors are out to prove that, they still can hoop without, KD, because KD, he
Great
helped them
point.
get to 2 rings.
Great point.
That's facts.
And
Hmm.
this is what happened. They won the first one without him, but then as soon as they lost, they ran and got him without proving, hey, we can come up with a loss. We can come back. They just went with KD instead of proving, hey, we lost, but now we can get back up. Even though, I mean, if you got a chance to get KD, you go get
I was
him.
gonna say,
Spend that bread. Eat, man. What you said? When you want to come in? Oh, you want to start tomorrow? Come on. Shoot, what?
like,
Right. I ain't got no problems on that end, man. Look, when you trying to play, period.
I also the fact that you brought that up, I was thinking of something the other day. Steph getting back to the Western Conference Finals without KD, he went twice before him, and getting back there, and he's clearly the catalyst of that team. He's been the catalyst of that team.
Mhm.
I I wish people start putting respect on Steph Curry's name. Like people said, KD was the best player on that team. I never thought he was. Like if anything, it was equal. They both and if I did my research, Steph Curry averaged a point and a half more than him when they played together.
Mm.
So you definitively and KD shot a better a better field goal percentage, but it was like about maybe like 5%. But Steph Curry is a 3 point specialist. KD shoot from all over the court, damn near. Steph had a better 3 point percentage. Steph had a better free throw percentage. You know what I mean? And Steph had better assists. KD, of course, rebounded the ball better. But I'm just saying, like people just disrespect Steph Curry a lot, and I hate that. Like, and if
Mhm.
he wins a fourth ring this year,
Whole different conversation. And win the Finals MVP. I'm waiting for it.
we
I'm
said
Yeah, he
waiting
needs
for it.
that
we
because that's
said the
what people are using against
LeBron
him.
is the best of what? We said LeBron is the best of what? Hmm.
Right, right. I would love to see that. That's one reason why I want them to win so bad because I want him to get that because he deserves it, man. That boy work hard, man. But I think as far as Steph, it's more like I just respect the fact he's so humble. He could be an arrogant, horrible person just from how his game is, but he put his pride aside and actually allow KD to take the keys and do what he had to do. Like it take a lot to do that. Knowing that you that dude on that team, just like Dwayne Wade when LeBron came. That's Dwayne Wade County. Period. But he said, "No, I need you to run with this because and you got more than what I got right now as far as the complete package. We both can get it, but I need you to handle this. Period." So I gotta respect that on both ends, man. Shout out to Steph, man, for real, for real.
So
Yeah, I definitely like Curry, the family man, being humble, giving thanks to the man up above. And
Exactly.
he really changed the game. He got everybody shooting threes. And teams was like, we want to copy the Warriors. And I'm like, you can't copy the Warriors, man, because they got two of the best shooters of all time. You can't copy them.
you know who can copy the Warriors?
Uh oh.
The
Uh
Uh-oh.
Celtics.
oh.
That's homegrown talent. That's
Who?
what happens when you draft the Celtics.
Oh, okay.
That's what happens when
Mm.
you draft homegrown talent. You know what I mean? Like Jason Tatum and Jalen Brown are pillars. They better not go nowhere.
Mhm.
They been all that talk. You might like. I hate that. Like when they did that with Dame and CJ. Like, bro, those are pillars. You don't. break down two pillars, bro. That holds up the foundation. You go build around them. Like
Right.
Tatum and Brown, like you keep them together for as long as they need to be kept together. Straight up. But as far as drafting home, Marcus Smart included, like you drafted that and you continue to build it. That's the Warriors' blueprint. Like they just shoot a lot of threes, and the Celtics shoot a lot of threes now. So just I like the direction the Celtics is going. I like. I wish the Bucks would have panned out too with Giannis and Jabari Parker, but that's another story for another day.
Y'all,
Man, I
man.
forgot about Jabari Parker.
Those injuries, I think that second knee injury is what did it. The first one, okay, that was his rookie year, but the second one, that was terrible. Yeah,
Jabari,
the Bucks gotta get better at drafting and developing talent for sure.
and we definitely do, bro. Because I noticed, like a lot of the people that we drafted in the recent years, they're gone now.
For
People don't
sure.
talk about that. Like skip the Lakers, bro. We be letting our talent go.
Me and Smooth Blaze was talking about it. He said we never should have let Malcolm Brogdon go.
Yeah.
What?
Y'all realize we drafted Dirk Nowitzki too.
Yeah, 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 for sure.
Come on, man.
You took it back, bro.
You
I
went
never
way
forget
back.
that. I would never forget. I said we let him go for real.
Know what he would. I mean, but you see what we did. Like we let one foreign player go, and years later we got probably is gonna be the greatest to do this year from. I mean, excuse me, greatest to do this from a foreign perspective. You know what I mean? Like that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I feel like the Bucks, they definitely got to get younger. Definitely got to get younger. And yeah, like you said, the Celtics, they drafted Robert Williams, Grant Williams, and people was, yeah, I don't understand why people said Jalen Brown and Tatum can't play together. I mean, why wouldn't you want two wings, two versatile wings together? And they're so young, why not, keep trying? And, and they've been to the playoffs like every year since they've been drafted, so they got, experience. They just needed the right coach, and they got that.
What does Jason Tatum play the three?
I feel like Jason Tatum is like a 3 and a 4.
I can't remember.
I I
I don't know
think
what they play.
I think they should experiment, like, cause I think Horford played a four, like when Williams is in, but when he's not, he played a five, and Tatum played a four. I think Jason Tatum should probably play the four because he's better than most fours. Like he's gonna win that matchup every time. And Jalen Brown should play the three.
Hmm. They remind me of I know that Kawhi Leonard ain't been playing, but I think about Kawhi Leonard and George Paul. I'm sorry, Paul George.
George Paul, Skip Bayless style.
But yeah, they remind me of that because the both of them wings when they healthy is it's foolish. Like you got to come with it. But that's what it gives me that type of DNA, and then they just build around them. That's what they've been doing with the Celtics. And I ain't gonna lie, like I'm not a Celtics fan, but I'm impressed with how they put their team together from the building blocks all the way up to where they at now. And coaching staff, salute them. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna lie, when they brought back Al Horford, I'm like, what are you doing? But when he came and saved them in the playoffs, I was like, y'all, what's up to something?
Hmm.
Okay. Because Al Horford reminded me of the milkman. He's boring, he ain't exciting, but he get the job done. He hit some clutch threes, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. Knocking them in, like, I'm looking like, dang. So, salute to the milkman.
It was a business move. Let him go. Let him come back later on when his contract isn't so expensive. Like he knocks some years down, and all right, yeah, you can come back.
Facts.
Yeah, they need that veteran, leader in the locker room. But I'm like, Bucks, why y'all just leaving them wide open, man? Like, if I'm an NBA player, I can hit some wide open shots, My Bucks, man. I would love to see them trade for like a guy like Jordan Clarkson that can score
Mm,
off the bench. I
mm.
would love for them to have a taller 3D wing, like 6'7", because we got like 6'5" and under guys, and I'm like, we still need to. We need more younger athletic. We got to figure out what we're gonna do with Brooke because he's aging. I
We
like
need a
West,
shooting guard.
huh?
We need a shooting guard.
It was supposed to be Grayson Allen, and he was balling in Chicago, but he was terrible, terrible,
I
I'll
thought
terrible.
take Buddy Hill.
I thought Middleton played. No, he played the three, right? Middleton played the three, or he played the two. I thought he
Middle,
played the two.
he's better
Okay.
three though. Like I would keep
Yeah,
him at the three.
yeah. If y'all had a Buddy Hill, now you cooking with
Yeah,
some
I'll
defense.
take Buddy Hill.
Buddy Hill, nice. He don't hold no defense, but he nice. Yeah,
We
he
need a shooter that can come through in the playoffs. We got all these shooters that can shoot in the regular season, but when come playoff time, it's like brick,
We
brick, brick,
need
brick.
scorers, not just shooters no more. We need
right,
scorers.
Yeah,
right.
that's why I was like Clarkson. Someone that can create their own shot.
Oh, Carson a good six man. That's about it. Like he can go get them.
He don't do it for me, Ash. He don't do it.
He gonna do it for you.
He don't do
I like
I'm
him off
just
the bench. That's about it. Like six man, he gonna get you some buckets, bro. Like he about that life. That one thing I can say. He gonna get you buckets. So he would actually help y'all.
it.
No, he gonna like to you.
I only
Yeah.
said Buddy Hill because I really want Bradley Beal, but
that would be dope. He's another one that wants to stay with the team that he's with, but he ain't gonna win. So
I,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
I don't get that either, bro. I would have left yesterday, last year. Like, come on, man.
hey man, you can't be man. It's still some real guys out there, man. Like they want to win it the hard way. I
I
can't.
I know, but I ain't
They
trying to see
still
Jordan.
another one because I'll take him too if we could get him. You know what I mean?
Facts. That boy's a baller. I love watching him play, man. He a baller for real.
Yeah, I was watching him ever since he was in college at Florida.
Hmm.
Big, strong guard. Man, I wish like we definitely need, another shot creator because I'm like, man, our half court offense is terrible. And I'm like, Bud, can you create some offensive plays, some movement? And then I see Celtics, the ball is moving, and I'm like, what are. And it's like, we just letting Giannis do everything. And I understand, he pulls so much gravity, right? Have so many eyes on them. So kick it out to shooters. But if they missing, then what you gonna do? And I'm like, man, we need another guard that can create his own shot.
We have a little secret on the bench, but we don't really play him like that. Like
Hmm.
I like him. What's his name? That
What's up?
Jordan Nora,
Jordan Nora. I like dude. Dude got some game. Like he got some game for real. But you gotta feed that confidence.
for
Like
sure.
like I'm pretty sure I'm not. I ain't never seen no NBA player. Ain't never met one. But I'm pretty sure you can tell that confidence matters when it comes to that league
Hmm.
because it's really make or miss. If you miss, it's quick that them fans gonna let you hear it. Your coach gonna let everybody go. You gotta keep that confidence up. So he a young player, man. Like I wish they give him some more burn so we can see what he could do. But from the little spurts that I've seen him, he got some game.
Right.
Yeah, I think his defense improved, but I just think Bud, he may not be that type of coach that instills confidence in. 1 minute Jordan is playing, the next everybody healthy, so he's not playing. And I like his size. He's 6'8". He can shoot. And I'm like, why not try? We can't hit a shot. So why not give him a shot? Let's see what he can do. Let's play Javon Carter. I was watching him warm up at the Bucks game. He couldn't miss from three. And George Hill, he didn't doing nothing but fouling. I'm like, oh no, man.
Y'all should got rid of George Hill. He wasn't doing nothing but taking up space and getting his work.
Yeah, that was kind of, I wouldn't have been mad at it if George Hill would have came back in like the end of the season or in the Chicago series. The fact that you just threw him out here or whatever the case may be, like, bro, he ain't really played all season like that. Like, what? I don't know.
Yeah, he missed a lot of games for sure.
And you just throw him in there, like, I don't like that.
That's bad coaching.
Oh
And
man.
strategy.
So do you, Vega, do you want to talk about, Kyrie a little bit? Because the GM, because I know that's your boy, the GM said, well, regarding his contract extension, we want players that, are available. Basically, because he wasn't available, right? Because, he didn't want to get the shot. What do you view that? Do you think they going to, trade him? What you think's gonna happen with that situation?
Well, I have to be fair and impartial because I pride myself in being objective, not subjective. Kyrie is my boy. He's my favorite player, but I call it how I see it. No one man is bigger than the team. Um, I think that they would if they do keep his talent exceeds a lot. Like it weighs a heavy factor in this. Like, bro, you don't want to just let this man go, or you just don't want to trade him. You got him, but in the same breath, I can't let you think that you run my team. Like if that was the case, you'd be an owner. You're not an owner. That's how I look at it. So when Stephen A say that type of thing, like I understand what he be saying because at the end of the day, you got to show up the work. You're not the boss of this, my guy. You at the end of the day, you're an employee. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. At the end of the day, we all are like we work for somebody. Unless you have your own business, you have to show up on time. You have to be available. Like or you get fired. Like if it happens to us and we're regular people, I don't care. You make millions of dollars for sure. Like I'm not gonna take that away from you. But if we can get fired, bro, like you can get about the door. So like as far as that goes, I have to be fair and call it how I see it. So general manager wasn't wrong because he probably tired of that. Like, bro, like you gotta be here, bro.
And he probably was talking about Ben Simmons too. Like, we need you to play next year too. Like, come on, get your back ready, and play.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, but when it comes to Ben Simmons, I'm trying to figure out what you've been doing, dog. You sure ain't been hooping. So why your back hurting? Is out the bathroom? Like what really? I mean, were you trying to get your groove on with your girl and something just didn't pop out right? I mean, honestly, like I'm really trying to figure that out. Like, cause from here you said it's mental health, and I knock you for that. Then it was this thing. I'm like, bro, it's always something. But you added me, I gotta keep my money. I'm like, I get the money part. I ain't knock you for that. But you give me so many excuses that it's just, bro, just go out there and hoop if you can. If you'd have gave them boys at least maybe 10 minutes every game, I'd be like, you know what? He tried at least. But come on, man, like that's crazy. And as far as Kyrie, like he said before, he want to be a martyr. He wants to feel like he is that dude important. And from a mindset perspective, it's like a respect your religion, cool, calm, collective. I ain't knock you for it, but it's like you're still not bigger than your team. Your teammates relied on you to be there for them. I know the vaccine, you make your own decision, do your thing, but at the end of the day, if those guys in locker room say we're gonna get it, and you the only one that say I ain't gonna do it, it causes collusion because y'all didn't have no chemistry. And then to think that in the playoffs you just gonna turn on a switch and everything's gonna work, it's you just gotta take accountability for that. My thing is, you make a decision, you live with it. But at the end of the day, him and Kyrie gotta have a real heart to heart conversation. Because if that's my homeboy, that's my dude, and I love him, I don't care what I gotta do. I'm gonna go to war with you because I'm built differently. Like that's not cool to have your team out here. Y'all trying y'all best to get this stuff together. Y'all struggling to even get in the playoffs because of all this other stuff. So my thing is, I feel like if I got to sacrifice, you should be able to do the same thing because you my brother, you my boy. So at the end of the day, you got to be man enough to take accountability for what you did and realize that honestly, you ain't the team. You good, you amazing player. I can't take nothing from your skill, your game, your shot, none of that. But at the end of the day, you're not bigger than the Nets. You're not bigger than the Lakers. You're not bigger than the Cleveland Cavaliers. None of the teams that you've been on. But you got to stop being making everything about you and being a cancer from the mentality perspective, like you don't give a damn. That's not cool with me. That's not cool.
Um, I think